So as a foreigner expat over here, there's a couple things that we use every day, or I use every day, that really makes life much easier. So we'll set up over here. I think we've got some natural light coming in from this window. This is going to be my little nursery when the sun comes up, but that's my backyard. So we have some sunlight. Let's check it out. Let's start my watch. I love watches. I've got like a bunch of them, but this is the cheapest one that I have, and it is also the most pragmatic. So it's got dual time, chronograph, timer, multiple alarms based on day and time. Just really easy to look at. So much information on the front dial. Also has a computer, has a dedicated dual currency converter, which I actually use for metric to imperial for my cooking and recipes. It's got a data bank with all of my passwords for all of my social media and all of my devices and phone numbers for shit that I have to know. Yeah, so that's my Casio data bank. So I have a second phone. I have two phones. I'm recording this on the LG V30. Now I just bought that phone to replace all of my other camera stuff for the most part, because it has great audio and it has super wide screen, wide angle that we're looking at right now. And in the right lighting, the video is just high quality. I have expandable storage that I can just take out, toss into my computer, edit stuff very, very quickly. Like as you can see, in the last 2 days, I put up 2 videos. I plan on doing like a ton. It's just super easy for me to film using a phone, so I bought that one. This is my second phone, and I use this for tons of stuff. Number one, this is my book reader. I use this. I'm currently reading Ravi Zacharias from East to West. It's his autobiography. It's a great book. Highly recommend it. And also I have all my language learning tools on here as well. It's got a pretty decent camera. This is the LG 3T. Now, this is a new acquisition as well. Strongly recommend this to anybody who's coming here. I wish I had this 8 years ago. This is called the iFly Tech Easy Trans 600, and what it does is it translates everything I say. This is an incredible device that makes life very easy for foreigners who are living in a foreign country. It translates French, Chinese, Italian, Arabic, any language that it detects, it brings into the other language that you decide. I press this red button for English, and the Chinese person who's conversing with me will press the blue button.
这是一个令人难以置信的装置，使生活在国外的外国人生活很容易。它是翻译法语、中文、意大利语、阿拉伯语，任何语言。攻击它带来的另一种语言，你决定。我按这个红色按钮的英语，与我交谈的中国人将按蓝色按钮。
So if I was talking to a Chinese person, usually the first thing that they would say would be like, 你好，外国朋友，你的眼睛看起来像两个星星。
Hello, foreign friends. Your eyes look like 2 stars.
Pretty good. That is the iFly Tech. Very cool. Obviously, I've tried to reduce the number of keys I have, but I need these every day, along with my motorcycle key and my bike keys. This is on a carabiner. Key. Standard stuff, Zoo Pass. But in my wallet, I have this little key. I use this all the time. I have a little card that comes out into a knife. Very helpful cutting fruit, opening boxes, things like that. What else do I have? Self-protection, other things like that. This is a 440 steel a stainless steel blade. It's a really good one, and it's a thumb flip. This is a good knife. I have some mints. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go into my bag. I bought this bag yesterday at the market. I have a video up. I'll put the link in the comments below. At a market called iHome. It's like a trade center where people buy booths. You can buy a booth, a couple square meters, and sell whatever products that you have. I bought this bag to consolidate everything that I have when I'm shooting videos or traveling. So I bought this one because it had this pouch right here. It's exactly what I wanted, to be quite honest. Exactly what I wanted. Because I can, boom, I can pull out this. This probably won't be balanced, but. So I can take this and I can put it into here. And just to film, I turn this on. Probably not balanced, but. And then I film. This is the mode that I like. This is the follow one. They'll follow anywhere that I go. And it's just a really good, it's a really good gimbal. This is called this Geom Smooth Q. Very, very cheap. It's about 100 RMB. Sorry, it's about 700 RMB, about 100 Canadian dollars. And it's got like lots of stuff. I can turn this into selfie, and then it just views me like that. It's got Bluetooth so that I can go from wide angle to telephoto. It's got a number of really cool settings. I can do my recorder, do my videos with this. That's all that I have in there. In this pocket right in front, I have my, this is the lavalier mic that I use. This is the ALAV Easy Lav or something like that. It's really good. It's a condensed microphone and it gets really good sound, especially for a voice like mine that's got like a lot of deep tones. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Oh, music. Gotta have some. Ooh! Gotta have some music, especially one that's durable and like won't die if I throw it down 2 tiers like I just did. My daughter and I use this all the time. Let's make sure I didn't break it. Nope, we're all good. This is Bluetooth. Also, it has an SD card here. I got a 64 gigabyte SD card in here with tons of music, old school music that I like. This new nonsense that I hear around every day. So also, I just keep this to store an extra SD card. I've got my music. If any one of my devices runs out of memory, they all use micro SD, so I can just take this bad boy out and use it. And I can listen to podcasts while I'm cooking pizzas and stuff like that, or just while I'm riding my bike. This thing's actually really, really loud. Let's hear. Let's hear how loud this bad boy is. I've got some zap. So sometimes if I'm outside having a barbecue or a fire with my girl or some friends, we'll break this little guy out. It's all that I really need. Again, it snaps on with the carabiner, and I've got like a mount on my bike that I can put this on here. My daughter likes playing with the buttons. Good stuff. What else do we have in here? Okay, this pocket has my secondary camera. Now I keep it inside this balaclava because sometimes it's just super cold over here. The weather's starting to break, and this is the camera that I was using a lot. This is the Canon G7X, really good vlogging camera. It's got a flip-up touchscreen. It's programmable buttons, manual aperture. This has got an f1.8 lens, so it's super fast, really good in low light, great color reproduction. The only thing bad about this is it's got kind of a small sensor, and but you can fit it in your pocket. So there's no such thing as a perfect camera, just doesn't exist. But this is the best one that I could find at the time where I needed one. It's got exposure compensation, aperture control, fully manual, and it's got 60 frames per second, full HD. Camera, G7X. This is really great for doing, it's also got 5 times telephoto, and it's good. It's a good camera. This is called a dead cat. And this dead cat you put onto your lavalier mic, and this will reduce all wind noise. So charge up something if I need to. Just basic USB cables. Headphones, because you might want to listen to some music. I keep these zip ties. These are Velcro zip ties. Keep a few of them in here. I don't use this very often. I did before, but it's always great, and I will always want this in my kit. This is a Zoom H1 handy recorder. The design is about 10 years old. This is a new one, but it picks up hi-fi audio really well. It's got stereo mics, and even if you want to just sample a sound and fit it in on a video, like it'll be pretty great. Boom. This is a bag within a bag. This is the Mavic Pro, DJI Mavic Pro, and this is kind of like my baby. Love, this is the gimbal protector. Here's the gimbal guard to stop it from moving around, and this is a great helicopter. This has a battery, it's full right now. This thing can travel 7 kilometers, film 4K, and is just, I think personally, it's the best that DJI has right now. Boom. The Mavic Pro, and then with that, I have my remote guard, and what you do is you set this up right in there. Now I have on my gimbal right here this phone. This is the dedicated phone that I use with my controller. Okay, these are Tech UV filters. They're like sunglasses for that drone, as you can see right here. I've got an ND, it's a neutral density filter, ND16, and what that does is it reduces your shutter speed, makes things much clearer. We have in here, this is kind of a redundant tech that I have. There it is, it's full. This is a 20,000 mAh battery that I can use to charge any one of these devices. However, this is all redundant now. So because I have these extra batteries for this helicopter, I can use this. I put this onto the battery. I plug in my cable and charge whatever device that I want. I just turn it on. These are smart batteries, and they'll charge 2 devices, and it'll charge each one of my phones like 4 or 5 times. That's one battery. Extra blades. So instead of having a windsock, you can put this as a lav protector. Extra battery for my Canon. Here's a little mini tripod. And then we have this bad boy. Now this is kind of like a selfie stick, but it can get really large, and that would be good. And that's my everyday carry. This is the stuff that I have that I use to make these videos. A lot, but it's not really much. That's why I went yesterday to find this really good bag. And this right here, this kangaroo pouch, the marsupial pocket, is gold because it just allows me to take out and film immediately. This looks like a badass shotgun, Mossberg or something like that. And this is a legit toy, and you gotta be careful. You're not allowed to sell these. You're allowed to have them, but you're not allowed to sell these anymore. They kind of clamped down. I got this one about 8 years ago, and it's badass. I've shot all kinds of stuff. And these bullets, these little pellets come out of here, I don't know, ridiculously fast, faster than any paintball. You get hit by one of these, you're gonna know it. Cool. Let's put that bad boy right over there. So I guess that is a true everyday carry. Enjoy.